You get everybody staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take. But there's something you're trying to hide. There's something you're keeping inside. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take. I just can't get out. I just can't.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to our community celebration for Denton's Make Your Mark on Poverty. I'm Sarah Chan, founder and chair of Denton's Make Your Mark, or what we refer to as DMYM. Joining me is DJ Thomas Culture, who's here to amplify our party and to bring the good vibes. DMYM is our youth initiative at United Way. Hey, Thomas. 19 schools pitched us their projects to tackle poverty and were granted $1,000 each to execute. Today, we're going to have so much fun celebrating YEG students. We're here to recognize the inspirational work of these 19 DMYM schools from Edmonton and area. Today, all 19 of these schools are excited at the chance to win the first ever DMYM People's Choice Award. If you're ready to join in the DMYM fun, please give me a thumbs up or a wow emoji. Special thanks to Denton's for being our multi-year presenting sponsor. Thanks also to our other major sponsor, Imperial, for helping host last week's social distance. And thanks to all of you who were able to social distance with us the past 3 Wednesdays as we geared up towards today's live show. We're so excited to celebrate student leadership with you and to bring you into our DMYM community. Now that you're all here, we want to see you, so please share a selfie and post using the hashtag CelebrateYEGStudents and tag myunitedway. If you're tuning in from Facebook, drop your selfie in the comments, and we'd love to share these throughout the show. There have been a lot of transitions for our students and our staff and our teacher and our schools. Instead of canceling their celebration, we're bringing the party to them and to you. Speaking of party, today's event will include some special guests. We have some speakers that are our special guests and also incredible youth performances from YONA-Sistema student musicians, Yun and Daniela. DMYM is all about inspiring students, so prepare yourself to be blown away by their talent later in the show. All 19 DMYM school projects have been featured on United Way's website. Voting will take place later in the program, so hang tight. To kick things off, I'm proud to present you with our first 5 DMYM school projects. The Bread Makers Club by Athlone Elementary School used their grant funding to buy bread makers. By creating a bread maker club, students learned valuable life lessons and were able to bring bread home to share with their families. George P. Nicholson School developed the Giving Tree Project, which raised funds to purchase gift cards to McDonald's and Tim Hortons for people experiencing poverty so that they could enjoy a coffee and a lunch with a friend. Each gift card was given with a handmade greeting card from the students. Fruit for Thought by Britannia Junior High, grade 8 health classes created the Fruit for Thought stand, which provided fruit, granola bars, and muffins daily for all students. Several students took on leadership roles for the first time, and many students have discovered a passion for food security. Community Kitchen by Donald R. Getty School. These students work together in a community kitchen, providing an opportunity for more of their families to enjoy a meal together and enhance family connection. Their project has increased a sense of shared community within their school and empowered students to support one another. Picturing the Faces of Poverty by École Secondaire Sainte-Marguerite-du-Ville. Students at ESME produced a documentary that gives insight into what poverty can look like in St. Albert. They also held a number of fundraisers culminating in $2,600 raised for local food banks. Congratulations to all of these nominees and good luck. For those of you who just tuned in, keep tabs on your favorite DMYM school projects for your chance to vote later in the program for the People's Choice Award. Let's give these nominees a round of applause. It's time for our first DMYM polling question. What's your geographic location? You should see the question on your screen, and you can either scan the QR code or with your camera, or you can go to slido.com and type in the hashtag DMYM as shown on the screen. I'll share the results later in the program. Let's share some of your selfies. See some of these. Yeah, there they are. Our little doodads. I see the special TikTok. All right. If you're just tuning in now, we welcome you to our DMYM community, and we would love to see you. Post a selfie using the hashtag CelebrateYEGStudents and tag myunitedway. Throughout the program, you'll be learning about all the 19 projects. Next, I'd like to share a video with you produced by our media partner, Global.
There is a girl who's suffering with addiction, not just to drugs, but also to alcohol as well.
High school students hard at work on a project that's heavier than most.
We're working on some t-shirt designs for our project that we entitled Poverties, exploring addiction and mental health and poverty through fashion.
I like making new friends and just like hanging out.
Madison met her best friend at Kids on Track, a program focused on building community and connecting kids.
You kind of grow up in this bubble sometimes, same friend group, same classmates. It forces you to connect in different ways. It forces you to grow those social skills that you need.
It was a special shopping trip for these elementary students.
This book is called A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Picking out some of their favorite books, then wrapping them up for other kids to enjoy.
It's a project designed to empower students and to teach them a little bit about poverty along the way.
It makes me feel like happy that other kids are getting books to read from us.
Students at St. Elizabeth Seton School give the gift of quality time to seniors in their neighborhood.
Your time is so important because you're giving of yourself. You're not giving things, you're just giving you.
We start off with sharing some memories, which teaches the children and helps the seniors remember, which intellectually goes both ways.
Who was your best friend in grade school?
Yeah, there's so many.
A few designs will be made into a line of t-shirts to be sold to raise money for charity.
I want to try and be a little bit more confident and I just go up to them and say, hi, like, how's your day?
Learn more about things that happened while they were kids and see like the comparison of when we were kids and when they're kids.
Literacy is an important way of breaking the cycle of poverty. If you can't read or write, you have a very difficult time in overcoming that.
And you couldn't really tell, but
lot of the time when people are living in poverty, you can't tell.
Others are giving the gift of time elsewhere too, like making sandwiches at the Mustard Seed or writing Valentine's Day cards to veterans.
This world is bigger than us, and even just a little thing of making a card can make a difference in someone's life, that someone's thinking of them.
Everyone deserves love, no matter who they are.
Look at the intense passion and creativity our students have, developing their own unique solutions to tackle poverty in our community. Students, thank you for inspiring us. Now, let's share the results of our first polling question, which was, what was your geographic location? Ooh, yeah, Edmonton and region, that looks about right. That really warms my heart. Community supporting community, thank you. It is time now to introduce a special guest. You might remember him from his DMYM TikTok.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's Mayor Don Iveson here, and really grateful to all the folks who've made DMYM virtual here so that we can get together and celebrate the extraordinary accomplishments of these students, which wouldn't be possible without a lot of people working very hard to make this happen. So thanks on behalf of the City of Edmonton to the sponsors, to Denton's, to the Hatala sisters, to all these other folks who have, to DJ Thomas Culture. It's great to work with you always. To everybody at Invert 720. A lot of people labored to make today possible. So I just want to say thank you for keeping this going. And thank you to Sarah, whose idea it was to mobilize young Edmontonians in our city's aspirations around tackling poverty. And when End Poverty Edmonton set out to lift 10,000 people out of poverty by 2021, we knew it was an ambitious goal, but we knew that to reach the goal, we'd need persistence and dedication and collaboration from all kinds of people within our city, including young Edmontonians, the next generation of leaders who are going to carry this work forward. But what we didn't know was that in 2020, we'd be in the middle of this pandemic, something our generation or even the generations before had not experienced. And so COVID-19 has caused job losses and insecurity for so many Albertans. But the reality is that COVID-19 is affecting our economy in ways that we just couldn't predict. But the good news is that we will recover from this, because as Edmontonians, our greatest strength is that we continuously band together to help our fellow residents in times of crisis and in need. And I am incredibly proud of this initiative that I'm seeing come out of our local schools, providing fresh vegetables, offering literacy kits, stocking shelves at local donation centers. The compassion and the commitment from young leaders in this city is truly outstanding. And so it does give me hope for the future and confidence that we'll still hit our goal in 2021 despite the setback of the pandemic. Edmonton is one of Canada's youngest and fastest growing cities, meaning that our youth have an incredible opportunity to be the change makers and future leaders in our city. And so as this work showcases, and if it's any indication of what the future will look like, I know we're in good hands. So again, finally, thank you to Denton's. Thank you to all of you for being here, for making this initiative possible. And nice work, Sarah.
Yay, thank you. Thank you, husband and Mayor Iveson. We're glad to have you join the DMYM community.
Do I stay here for now, or do I go?
Stay for a second.
Okay.
This initiative was born out of a combination of your vision to end poverty Edmonton when you were first elected, combined with the long-standing work that United Way has been doing in the community forever. So thank you very much for hanging out.
Pleasure.
Today's virtual event to celebrate student leadership in our community is made possible because of our sponsors. Here is a message from our presenting sponsor, Fausto Franceschi, Managing Partner at Denton's.
Hi everyone, it's Fausto from Denton's. First of all, I want to thank the United Way for taking this celebration virtual today. Outstanding. Then I want to thank the students and the teachers for their amazing projects. I've seen some of them and they're truly inspirational. It's great to be raising awareness about poverty, and Denton's got involved in this project because we care about the community, and all of you are showing that you are with us on that, and your leadership and your creativity is truly inspirational. Taylor and Reese, fantastic TikTok dancing. I'm too old to be involved in this, man, but have fun, everybody.
On behalf of United Way and the DMYM community, our deepest gratitude goes out to Fausto and the Denton's team for your outstanding support of Denton's Make Your Mark and your commitment to empowering student leaders. Check out your screen to see our second polling question. How did you hear about Denton's Make Your Mark? Let us know and we will share the results a little bit later. I am honored to share more of our DMYM school projects, starting with Glendale Elementary. Glendale School created their own in-school food bank called Help Your Shelf. It provided food for students to take home and also functions as a lunch program for students with limited access to food. Hillview Elementary School's Change for Change project collected clothes and fundraised for organizations who support those in need. They also created a snack bank for fellow students to use, collecting over 220 pairs of new socks and undies, over 120 pounds of used clothes, and more than 80 pounds of food and $100 in bottles and cans. Create a Ripple Literacy for All project by Kinosheyu students researched the complexities of poverty and the importance of literacy. Students then purchased books, assembled literacy packages, and delivered them to a school in need. Major General Griesbach School Grade 1 students purchased sleeping bags to give to our homeless population and wrote Good Night Edmonton, a storybook. They bought supplies needed to make sandwiches for clients at the Mustard Seed and shared that they are grateful to be able to support the vulnerable. Emmy Lazert School's The Breakfast Club involves students and community volunteers who cook breakfast for students and staff. This project allows students to learn basic cooking and cleaning skills, and they get the chance to interact with members of the community. This club is a safe, non-judgmental place to enjoy a meal. I'm thrilled to announce a special performance from YONA-Sistema, the Youth Orchestra of Northern Alberta. YONA-Sistema is a program offered by the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra in partnership with the Edmonton Catholic School Board, the Edmonton Public School Board, and the Kapotaka Education Center at Alexander First Nation. It uses music for positive community impact and teaches the values of unity, harmony, and mutual compassion. Yoon Shin began studying the violin with Yona at the age of 8. His recent highlights include receiving multiple awards at the Kiwanis Music Festival and a duet performance during the announcement of the Winspear Center's expansion project with ESO concertmaster and also his teacher, Robert Uchida. Let's show our support of Yan and share some hearts and likes during his performance. Take it away, honored Yona guest, Yoon Shin. for your performance. Stay tuned as we will have one more YONA musician performing later in the show. Let's check out the results of the second polling question. How did you hear about DMYM? Yeah, thanks for our wonderful teachers for keeping our students organized. It looks like a lot of you knew because your teacher is really on top of things. So much gratitude to them. Thank you for participating. Let's introduce some more DMYM school projects. Next up, POW to Poverty by McKernan Elementary. Students held a poverty awareness event, including a kickoff assembly, breakout workshops, and a lunch poverty simulation. This helps students learn more about the complexities of poverty and how they can all take action. Roberta McAdams' school project, We Care for Underwear, showcased students turning their Christmas tree into a giving tree to collect high needs items to donate, including food, winter clothing, socks, and underwear. Students knew quality was essential and looked for waterproof and insulated gear that would be warm. St. Elizabeth Seton Schools gives the gift of time. Students visited seniors once a month to share their time with those who might not have any visitors. They read together, played games, and colored. Students also learned about homelessness, those who work but live in poverty, and food insecurity. They made lunches for those in need and made cards for military members. Strathcona Christian Academy created Warm Winter Wishes, where students purchased Christmas cards for people in need. They also did a clothing drive to collect warm winter gear and also bought new winter gear for those in need. Holy Trinity High School's Providing Fresh Vegetables to Those in Need project set up a hydroponic system to grow vegetables. The harvest will be donated to community members that have limited access to fresh veggies. Students learned how much skill is required to grow vegetables. For the past 3 weeks of social distances with DJ Thomas Culture, we've been sharing your DMYM TikToks. We want to thank you all for participating in the DMYM TikTok challenge and sharing your dance skills. To crown the DMYM TikTok winner, you may remember these young ladies from our first social distance. They are the same talented sisters who created the DMYM TikTok. Check out their video and some of their favorite TikToks.
Damn, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed. Damn, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed.
Hi. I believe Taylor has toured with Janet Jackson, danced with Justin Bieber, and appeared on several hit TV shows. Reese has performed on The Ellen Show, danced in commercials for global brands, and both girls have been featured on NBC's World of Dance. I'm delighted to turn it over to the Hatala sisters.
Hello everyone, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Reese.
And we are so honored to crown the DMYM Dance TikTok Challenge winner.
All your submissions were fantastic.
To date, over 41,000 people have viewed the TikTok because of your outstanding support of student leadership. The grand prize winner of our local love-themed DMYM TikTok prize will receive the following:
a $100 Fish gift card,
a $100 iTunes gift card,
local laundry and Leanne Charlene Creative Swag,
and a gift pack from Sweet Jolie Boutique.
Thank you to our generous local business sponsors.
It's time. The winner of the DMYM TikTok Dance Challenge is
Felicia!
Damn, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed.
Fantastic, and congratulations. Felicia, I believe you can DM My United Way to get in touch for your prize pack. And thank you for joining us in our DMYM TikTok challenge. From the bottom of our hearts as well, thank you to the Hatala sisters. It would not have been possible without them. Let's get back to showcasing our final 3 remarkable DMYM school projects. Sweetgrass Elementary created Warm Wishes. Students earned socks for doing acts of service and kindness. They collected over 1,600 pairs of socks to donate, and classes also decorated inspirational lunch bags and mailed Christmas cards to troops serving overseas. Access to youth recreation and engagement activities was West Lawn School's project. Students partnered with a program which offers low-cost youth recreation activities. They also hosted rec nights with their in-school mentor, where many students decided to keep coming back to socialize. Students also created art to raise awareness of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Our final DMYM schools are Salisbury Composite High and Next Step High School's Poverties project. These students learned from a recovering addict about battling addiction and poverty. They used this as an inspiration to create t-shirt designs in collaboration with local fashion designer Ali Schick of Suka Clothing. They also held a fundraising event selling the t-shirts and prints, raising over $800 for local food banks. There you have it, everyone. Those are your 19 DMYM school projects and your People's Choice Award nominees. On behalf of United Way, we celebrate all of you and thank you for the outstanding leadership you have showcased to end poverty in your community. The time has come right now for you to vote for your favorite DMYM school project. The poll is on the screen, so please cast your vote now. The winner will be announced right after this next performance, so get your vote in. While you're busy doing that, it is with great pleasure that I introduce you to our next YONA student performer, Daniela. Originally from Romania, Daniela moved to Canada in 2018. Shortly after she arrived in Edmonton, Daniela joined YONA-Sistema. During her time in YONA, Daniela has been part of several chamber groups, assisted in teaching younger students, and has sat as concertmaster in the La Bruyere Orchestra, which is YONA's top-level ensemble. She has been playing the violin for 7 years. Let's show some love for Daniela and share a heart or a like for her. Please welcome Daniela. Daniela. Thank you.
So we have tallied up all of the votes, and it is time to announce the winner of our DMYM People's Choice Award. A big thank you to all of the 19 DMYM nominees for your shining examples of student leadership. You have shown us that one person, one classroom, and 19 schools can truly make a difference here in our city. You've inspired us all, and thank you. Now, the winner of the DMYM People's Choice Award is... Poverty.
Oh, from Salisbury.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Salisbury and Next Up High Schools. We'll be sending your award to your school in the fall once schools reopen. And in the meantime, you've won a $100 gift card to Central Social Hall. Well done again, and congratulations. That's the end of our show. Special thanks to our presenting sponsor, Denton's, and our other major sponsor, Imperial, for your support of student leadership in our community. Thank you also to our production company, Invert 720, in combination with Planet Sound.
Planet Sound.
No way we'd be doing this without Planet Sound keeping us in order. To learn how you can join United Way in tackling local poverty, visit myunitedway.ca. Keep safe, take care of each other, and thank you for tuning in. DJ Thomas Culture, take it away.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds.